Hello everybody, Giant here with a brand new Let's Play. Today we're going to be starting up with Rex Rockets, which is, if you didn't see my Game Prowl on it earlier, a 2D action-adventure platforming game, or a Metroidvania, which is a lot simpler to say. Sort of like a combination of Mega Man and Cave Story, so it's a very fun game, and I'm going to be doing a Let's Play on it. So without further ado, let's boot up. And Roxana's got a cool little walking cycle, you know. She hops and skips around as she happily murders everything. Actually kinda creepy, so we're gonna play with Rexford. The year is 28XX. Rex Rocket and his crew depart on a mission for the Council of Science. Their mission? Transport bioengineered Terra-Oozlings onto the desolate planet of New Detroit. Little do they know the dangers that await. Well, now we know! Get this freaking intro and it's spoilers and stuff, man. I just bought my desk. You guys might have heard that because this microphone can be quite sensitive at times. Here's our fish. We can look at him a little blub around in a circle there. That's not important though. How's it going over there? Come on, Rex. The scientists are finally done loading the Terra-Oozlings. We'll be on our way to New Detroit in no time. Hard to believe it's been 10 years since you were the galaxy's greatest hero. Not that there's anything wrong with being a scientist chauffeur, but being the poster boy for the military wasn't cutting it anymore. Yeah, I know you had your own cereal, Frosted Rocket O's, excuse me. Tasted like old asteroid cheese. Sick burn. Head out to the bridge and talk with Dr. Nice so we can twix this Milky Way. Let's go, but first, info nodes. I won't be talking to everybody, but I will be reading all the info nodes, so without further ado, a little biography on ourselves. Rexford Rocket Rexington, the leader of a small mercenary group known as ZZX1. God, that must be hard to pronounce if you're not American and say Z instead. Rexford Rexington achieved intergalactic fame 10 years ago when he saved Earth from an Anklian attack. Known as the baddest dude within 12 parsecs of Earth, it's said that he boarded Emperor Gork's warship and took out the Anklian leader himself, bringing an end to the war. Today, Rexford serves the council by providing transportation and security. And it's gone pretty well. You can see our wide assortment of weaponry up there. Also, my inability to pronounce words correctly is ever present today. I want that, I'll grab it later. I can't get that info node now, unfortunately. Captain Rex, the Terra-Oozlings have been secured. We're all set to enter cryo sleep. Thank you again for assisting us. I'm positive our work on New Detroit will yield excellent data. Captain Rex, shall I prepare the cryo tubes for hypersleep? Do it! Captain, there seems to be a computing error when accessing the cryogenic controller, and I am unable to repair it remotely. I suggest you contact Dr. Brown and have him inquire what the problem is. Dr. Brown? He's currently being treated for a serious case of moon flu, or was it Neptuinza, or perhaps plutonic plague. The point is, he's very ill and gassy. My guess is he ate too many space burgers for lunch. Anywho, you can find him up in the medical bay. I've added the location to your map and marked it in yellow. So we can view our map, and there we go. The green room is what we're in, and the yellow room is where we're supposed to go next. So let's move on over here. Interesting thing is that those computers are sort of like in the not total background, so this guy, I mean, it's supposed to look like he's interacting with the computer, judging by his text, but Captain, did it look like I was playing Planet of Fightcraft? Because I was actually rechecking some important data. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, it's kind of silly. They're in sort of like that weird foreground but not foreground thing. How's it going, buddy? Crooks. Hi, Rex. I'm the ship's quartermaster. Let's see what we have stockpiled today. Aha! We have one health expansion. This little green capsule will increase your max overall life. Not that you'll need it. Oh, that's terribly wrong. We're gonna need as many as we can get. We have one high-yield energon. Should you die, this will be good for one charge at any rebuildatron station. We do have low-yield energons, but you'll need about 100 of those to build up a full rebuildatron charge. And last, but certainly not the least, I have in stock one info node. These babies contain useful nuggets of knowledge that I'm sure you'll find interesting. Only if you care about background lore. If you don't care about background lore, they aren't that interesting or useful. Upper Deck. The Upper Deck is only available to top crew members and contains several important rooms, including the medical bay, main bridge, hollow room, cryo room, tech room, and captain's quarters. Rex has met the council's request of outfitting several rooms with black soak containment tanks for their Terra-Oozling specimens, and that a gourmet space burger chef be hired for the mess hall. But first things first, let's go speak with Dr. Brown, because he's in the med bay and he's been having a pretty bad time. First things first though, let's speak with these guys. Look, it's Captain Rex. Are you looking for the medical bay, sir? Not this again. I'm sure the captain of this ship knows that the medical bay is up and to the right. Well, maybe he forgot where it is or something. Yeah, I didn't forget. I see it on my map. Council's Wisdom number 245. Space was once seen as the final frontier, but for today's scientists, it is only the beginning. It is indeed the home frontier. It's pretty great. But another info mode, well, this time for Dr. Brown, an original ZZX1 member hired by Rex before the Ankling invasion to provide medical care for his team. Dr. Brown was already well known before joining the mercenary team, as he is responsible for several medical breakthroughs, including a vaccine for the explosive diarrhea-causing Milky Way virus. He now leads an entire medical staff as chief physician aboard the SS Montana, which is our ship, by the way. The game hasn't told us that yet, but this is our ship, the SS Montana. Captain, that thing you just walked past is a check. I mean Rebuildatron. Should anything happen to you, you'll be rebuilt at the last Rebuildatron you activated. The white number in your HUD hollow displays how many charges you have. You can build up charges by collecting yellow energons around the ship, which we have 9 of. 9 stray Rebuildatron, or energons, excuse me. How's it going, buddy? Oh, she's so beautiful. This is my last mission before I retire. Nothing but Pluto, coladas, and moon golf from here on out. These puns are too strong for me. Hey, Dr. Brown. What is it this time, Captain? Great Scott! A mechanical failure is preventing Lauren from prepping the cryo tubes. For some reason, the quantum compressors have been acting strange lately. Yeah! Poor Dr. Brown. The Neptuans is causing his brain to shrink. He'll be like this for another day or two. Captain, speak with Tech Lieutenant Tyler over in the tech room. He'll know what to do. Tyler is on the other side of the ship. Here, you'll need this orange key card. And we Zelda up that little orange key card, and it's an info node, this one on star poisoning. A common yet fascinating illness that is still a mystery as to what causes it in humans. Star poisoning will make an infected host's eyes sparkle, tummy ache, and give them wild hallucinations of cute moon princesses. Which is quite clearly what's happening to that poor fellow down there, a floor beneath us. Brushed your teeth only 1 minute, minus 90 points. Death by 1,000 badges. What is wrong with you? The game apocalypse is nigh! Please ignore Professor Shell over there. He's been like that since takeoff. Yeah, he's gone insane. Whatever, it's space dementia. It happens from time to time. Let's move on out of here. Hi! Oh god, hi Lauren! A Terra-Oozling tank malfunctioned in the tank room. Oozlings are running rampant. Head over to the tank room immediately. Alright, let's go. Pop every last one of them in the face with my fist because I don't have a gun. What do you guys have to say? Are we ready at last to set sail for the stars? Oh, they don't say anything interesting yet. Dang it! Those two don't really like each other very much. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. Before we go into that container though, let's drop on down here, because there's some goodies for us down here. And this is probably the best time to drop on down here. We got some more council wisdom. Those outside of science judge us by our methods and not by what we seek to accomplish. Unlike us, they fail to realize what that scientific progress may, on occasion, come with a cost. So basically, safe science is for pansies. Why don't you marry safe science if you like it so much? Here's a health expansion, yet another one. Today in Galactic News, the long-awaited collision of systems Battle Warp and Cuck has begun. 5 trillion refugees have already fled to the Aldebaran system seeking aid. However, some of the system's citizens have decided to stay behind, despite warnings from the system's governments. More on this story as it unfolds. Poor Quuck. That sounds like a pretty cool galaxy, actually. Can I have a burger? Nope. Space burgers in paradise. Ever had diarrhea in 0G? It's not pretty. I didn't need that image in my mind. Space burgers are low carb. That means I can have 3. Space tacos would have been nice for a change. I agree. Tacos are pretty good. I like tacos. Tacos are greater than burgers. I believe we can all agree on that. But, time to move to the left here. And there's a pretty fancy man with a wizard rod. I'm the head scientist here. I know everything there is to know about Terra-Oozlings, but he's not going to tell us any of it, because if we talk to him again, he'll just tell us that same stuff over and over again. And that's all we can do over here, unfortunately, but hey. Oh, don't mind Enzo. He's my robot dog I brought along with me. Oh. Anyways, let's move on here. Oh, wait, no, there's an info node. No, there wasn't. I lied. Me eyes are playing tricks on me. I'm seeing things that don't actually exist. It's unfortunate, but that is the case. Alright, anyway, stop dawdling. Let's go deal with those oozlings. Hey, you! Hi, Captain. Did you hear? A tank broke and a bunch of slimes escaped. We sealed off the section. What? You're going in there anyway? Here, take my UP-7A blaster. I named it Gunny. Yes, and now we have a gun. Let's try it out. Alright, it works. Let's go kill some Terra-Oozlings. Sounds like a plan to me. And there they are. Probably the single most common enemy in the entire bloody game. These are the first enemy we'll fight, and again, probably the most common one we'll fight. If they're on the ceiling, they'll drop down like that, and if they're on the ground, they'll try and shoot you. I should probably demonstrate that, but I'm too busy murdering them all. Sorry. Don't worry, you'll see their normal attack plenty. Hey, you. Oh, you killed them all. A containment crew is on the way, but your way was definitely murdered. Faster. But if we go back in, well, look at that, everything's back to normal, and some info nodes spawn as well. Blackso tanks. These 1,000-gallon tanks were a special order from the Blackso Corporation of Permonta, Brockle 5, and are filled with special coolant designed to sustain Terra-Oozlings during space voyages. Blackso is a family-owned and operated company with 532 years of experience, making them the finest containment tank makers in the galaxy. That sounded like more of an advertisement than anything else, really. But there's also one over here. Terra-Oozling, their origin. Half-living, half-mechanical creatures that can both mimic and control any organic life form or machine. The greatest breakthrough of modern science, they were engineered by the Council of Science as a way of dealing with the overpopulation of Earth and surrounding planets. It doesn't really say that, but it's because they can, well, I'm sure I'll tell us later in a later log, so don't worry about it. Just know that they're the masters of terraforming, hence the Terra in their name. Anything to do to the left there? Not really. We need to go up and to the left, right? Yeah, right. And another council wisdom. From space travel among the stars to the first diet pill that actually works. Science is only limited by your imagination, so keep dreaming. What do you have to say there? You have a fancy blue cap. I once visited a planet called Kitten Prime in the Delta Quadrant. It was inhabited by highly intelligent cat people. Bazbooz was their leader, and he presented me with a dead mouse, which is considered a great honor. That's cool. There's a info note up there. Got it. Helperbots, 7th generation Ankling droids that the Council of Science has successfully reverse engineered and now produces in factories, including one within the SS Montana. Helperbots perform many functions, including, but not limited to, system maintenance, structure repair, medical assistance, and low-level defense. They also make great poker buddies and best friends, though they're terrible at keeping secrets. Yeah, like every other best friend I've ever had, really. I'm trying to think, yeah, let's go back this way. Because I think we're at a point where those bickering soldiers will bicker some more. It's a nice little touch, that's for certain. Hi Lauren, bye Lauren. We can't get that yet, you need the charge shot, I'm sorry. Without science, we would still be on Earth, twiddling our thumbs about how gravity works or why frozen burritos never heat properly. Scientists make a difference! Listen to all this propaganda, man. Captain, I heard you were heading for Tech Lieutenant Tyler's room. He's on the far upper left side of the ship, but I'm sure you already knew that. That's it, I'm requesting a partner change for guard duty. Yeah, he doesn't like the other guy sucking up to me, or assuming that I'm a moron. I'm not sure which one is, I'm not sure which one is more fanboyish to me. Unfortunately, we cannot enter this room, as far as I'm aware, ever. So, if I want to get every single info log in the day, I'm gonna have to off myself, which is actually kind of unfortunate. But, more on that later. How's it going, Tyler? The cryogenic controller is on the fritz. Did you ask Lauren about it? Ah, well, give me a moment then. Would you look at that? Somehow the ship's cryogenic controller slipped into offline mode. Oh well, I'll fix now. You can go across the hall and let Lauren know everything is good to go. We probably left it alone for 30 minutes. That's usually how computers work, right? The Crystal Brontobyte Drive. These massive Crystal Brontobyte drives weigh in an impressive 2 tons each. An inscription on the side reads, "To our hero, Rex Rocket, we are forever in your debt." I assume that these are the computers that we're standing on right here, but I have no idea. Oh, I messed up the jump. Give me that. Milky Way not the galaxy, just the Milky Way. This computer's graphics display try again. This computer graphic displays the entire Milky Way galaxy, which spans several thousand light years across. To conserve resources and prevent the crew from going insane, the SS Montana is equipped with more cryotubes than any other ship currently in service. Which is always nice, but let's go. Boot it up! We can make it into this room right now. And there's some more logs for us in here, as well as an interesting little collectible, as you can see up there. Also, a life increase. Arnett plant, a beautiful but deadly space plant collected from the forest world of Endork. They're a great way to liven up a rather dull room. And over here we have Tech Lieutenant Tyler. Much like his close friend Rex Rocket, little is known about Tyler's past before joining the mercenary group ZZX1. Rumors suggest he was part of a secret Earth program designed to create mentally superior humans by infusing their brains with preserved DNA samples from geniuses like Albert Einstein and Matt Groening. Whatever the case, his unrivaled tech smarts have proven vital for the success of every mission aboard the SS Montana. Matt Groening is the head developer of some... what's it called? Some animated series, I can't remember which one, which is kind of interesting. And here's our record, which we can play over here. There's all kinds of records located throughout the ship, and you can play them all here to listen to different parts of the game's soundtrack, which is neat. It's a nice little touch. Anyways, let's go. What are you waiting for? The hollow room is right across the hall. Shut up, Tyler. You're just mad that I was sorting through your room. Why would you keep a deadly plant in your room? He's insane. He's absolutely insane, I'm telling you. Anyways, let's go speak with Lauren. Greetings, Dr. Thomas. I'm the Logic Analysis User Reactive Entity Network known as for the SS Montana. Humans call me Lauren, as this is easier for their limited brains to compute. Sick burn. Our specifications dictate that black cell cooling tanks must be set to 38 degrees exactly. All tanks have been adjusted to specification. Ah, greetings, Captain. What's that? Tyler has fixed the cryogenic controller. The cryotubes are now prepped. And now we can move on with the game. So, let's do it. There's not much else for us to do. We already grabbed everything we can grab. Not true. There are some secrets we can grab, but I prefer to wait till later because some secrets don't appear until after we go into cryo sleep, which is odd, but you know what? It makes sense. You know, at least in typical video game design fashion. Let's try and get that info node. First try, baby. Nice. Remember, proper presentation is just as important as good data. Learn how to use bleach and toner products for stunningly snow-white scientist hair. Which one of us says this? They say that Lauren is the ghost of a failed cryogenic freeze. Her nightgown got caught in the door, so the scientist uploaded her brain. Oh, I'm sure that couldn't possibly be true. Ada Lovelace. Ada was born on the war-torn planet of Garo, where she quickly climbed the ranks of the military. One day, a covert Enkling bomber left her clinging to life, forcing medics to heavily augment her cybernetic implants to keep her alive. Having no desire to stay on her violent homeworld, she left to join ZZX1, where she can still help others as Rex Rocket's right-hand cyborg and close friend. Hi. I've triple-checked our light jump list and all appears to be in perfect order. Ever since we picked up those Terra-Oozlings, I've had a strange feeling, like something's off. Is it just me? Yeah, whatever. Maybe I'll feel better after a nice cryo sleep. I doubt cryo sleep would actually be that refreshing, would it? I mean, you're sleeping for literally years in cryo sleep. Hey, I want to talk to you! I can't talk to you! Why can't I talk to you? Because he's bugged. He doesn't, like, the prompt shows up when you walk by him while on the ground, but nothing happens if you talk to him, which is unfortunate, but whatever. Let's go! To sleep! Good night. Somewhere in deep space. Now we wake up in the orbit of New Detroit and the game's over! We did it! Nah, just kidding. Everything goes wrong because it's a video game and that's what happens. Lots of Terra-Oozling slime around here. How's it going, Dr. Brown? Rexford, is that you? You just wake up or something? The Oozlings, containment tanks, light jump, madness! The Terra-Oozlings, they escaped their tanks and are causing chaos. Lauren, I'm pretty sure her circuits are completely fried. When I awoke from cryosleep, she tried to convince me to take a bath in a toxic Terra-Oozling vat. If you run into Lauren, don't even try talking to her, just get away! Survivors have fled to the lower decks. Use the elevator by the mess hall to reach them. Rexford, you must save the ship. My data, I mean the galaxy, depends on it. Blech. And he dies. The first fatality that we're aware of, so therefore it's the first fatality. Helper bot, please, get out of the way. Stop taking cover like a smart robot would. You're a dumb robot. Alright, so there are a few more secrets for us to grab around here now that the shit has hit the fan. A few more info nodes will have spawned in. None in Lieutenant Tyler's room, just in a few other areas. I think one spawns... they're all over the place, who am I kidding? Here's an Energon! Give me that. Plus 100, alright. It looks like there's something up there. Whatever. I'm sure it's not important. That's probably just for style and whatnot. Still can't get those items. They're taunting you. You know you want them, but you know you can't have them. Smash! Smash the slimes! Oh dear. I only got one shot on you, that was unfortunate. Alright, back to the medical bay, where apparently the Terra-Oozlings have just gone ham. They really like the medical bay for some reason. I have no idea why. Just stand by at below the ladder and just wait for them all to come into the meat grinder. The meat grinder of lasers and photons and whatever you call them. I certainly hope they don't call these photons. Oh god, I'm about to die. Whoa. I don't want to die now. That'd be kind of embarrassing. So you know what? I think I'll take it easy. There's a health expansion literally right around the corner. If I can grab that, it'll restore some of my HP. I don't think all of it, just some of it. But any amount to keep me from dying stupidly. Space bed. Made of fine feathers from giant winged beasts inhabiting the planet of Ares 4, or Aves 4, the advanced mattress design provides more support where the spaceman needs it most. At least, that's what the ship-to-ship salesman said. He's probably lying, because that's what salesmen do. Let's break down all the blocks. And loads of energons! Alright, health, give it to me. Oh, it does restore you fully. I never pay enough attention to notice that. Good, so we won't be dying anytime soon. That's always nice. Either way, there's one last, or no, there's two more things to do around the ship here before we head on back over to the lower decks where the survivors are. We gotta scavenge while we can and what we can. The other way. I'll let you live today, Hoperbot. Even though I already killed you, and that's actually why I'm letting you live. Alright, first things first, let's go back to our room. Because remember all those guns we saw up there? There's like a spacesuit in the background too. Let's go grab it! You'd have to be crazy not to want to, not to want to grab that stuff. Oh dear. Rex! Bubbles! You can talk? I've seen things you wouldn't believe. All those moments, lost in time, like tears in a fishbowl. Time to die. Bubbles! Bubbles! No! Bubbles is dead, but we can read up on him here now. Bubbles the fish, a birthday gift to Rex from Ada after winning him in a game of Saturn ring toss at a galactic county fair. Bubbles has lived well past the average lifespan of goldfish thanks to generous helpings of Terra essence and love. Never underestimate the power of love. It's a strong thing, or so I hear. But down here we have another health expansion and another record. I'm not sure what song that is. We can actually check over here. That was the No Problem Here, which was the starting soundtrack we heard. You know, when we, what was it called? When we were in the ship and before everything went wrong. Alright, one last secret, and it is a doozy of a secret. You do not want to miss it if you are playing this game, well, really anytime. Unless you're going for some, like, sub-10 death run or some challenge run, you really don't want to miss this secret, because it's pretty good. It will make your life a lot easier. So let's move on down here, and to the left. The other way, Helperbot. I'm on a mission. A mission that I'm not going to allow you to interfere with. Just hammer your way through the room. Doesn't matter, there's a health expansion at the end of it. 2 of them, actually. So, doesn't matter how much damage you take, you'll be fine. As long as you don't take fatal damage. Because then that kind of just ruins the point. Just unload, hold the line! Here's this one, Spawns. The right scientist in the wrong lab can make all the difference in the world. Unless you blow up your own planet. Don't do that. Don't be like don't be a regular Gordon Freeman. Although, did he ever blow up his own planet? Not really. He just invited a massive alien race to blow up the whole planet. So, down here, it's a health expansion. We can't get that one over there though, cause we need the blue one. So let's go on ahead and get on out of here. But wait a minute. Those of you with a keen eye will have noticed something. This middle tube is not sputting the gas. And that's because it's a secret. Obviously, a little nudge at Mario here. And it's filled with so many energons. This is why I say you want to get this secret. It gives you a huge starting boon. I suppose if you were really trying to min-max your lives here, something you could do is, what's it called? Just get... Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Fuck, I want those 2 energons. One thing you could do, go back in, is, what's it called? Game over yourself, since after you game over, you get 20 lives, whereas you start the game with only 15. How'd I get these ones? I know you can get all the energons in this room. But yeah, you game over yourself to get 20 lives, and then go into this room, and you'll be swimming in lives, baby. You'll be an unstoppable machine to... Damn it. You know, whatever. It's not that important. I'm sure we'll get more energons on the way. We have 24 lives. We'll be fine. Ow. Ow. Provided that doesn't happen more times. How many more times? I don't know. I'm too lazy to count the health bar. But there we go, that's everything on the upper decks handled. And we now have a nice little stockpile of lives. But yeah, if you do get the whole min-maxing with the game over strats and stuff, then you'll end up with about 30 lives to start off the game with. If you go to that secret as well, so, you know. Again, a very nice boon. I don't think we can get that info chip yet. Maybe with some crazy platforming skills that even I can't do. Maybe, but it's not that important. We'll be coming back here later anyway once we get the charge shot, because there are a few things we won't be able to get. Give me that health. But enough with the upper decks. It's time to take the elevator down. If we go into this room, there's nothing. The burger chef is gone, and the room is overrun with Terra-Oozlings. There you go. It's basically like the whole ship, really. Let's get out of here. Ah, too late. Hey everyone, Captain Rex Rocket has made it. You didn't check on me earlier, you scums. Anyways, now we are in the lower decks. This is where the game truly begins. We get another health expansion and another info node. Science can only ascertain what is, not what should be. Before you finish your latest experiment, ask yourself, does the world really need indestructible spiders? No. No. Anyways, I think that'll be the end of this one. Because we're, now we can go for a little bit longer. We can go through to the end of this room. This is kind of a tutorial jumping around room. Be careful, Rexford. We sent a guard down this hole to find a way out, and he has not returned. Don't you guys have a map of this ship or something? What? You're going out there too? Well, I'll tell you what I told him. Tap the A button to do a quick small jump. Press and hold the A button to jump higher. Fire your blaster at the floor repeatedly while holding A to get a boost. Good luck, Captain Rexford, and let's go. Using these exact tactics he just taught us, we can platform throughout this room without a problem. Don't touch the spikes, they're instant death, but you will get an achievement. Also secret. That's probably one of the easiest secrets in the game to locate. Let's wait for the spikes to cycle. There we go. Let's carefully jump that. Aggro the bats. I don't know why the Terra-Oozlings like bats. The Terra-Oozlings just really like bats. Info node over here on the lower decks, which is where we are. A decent sized compartment just below the upper decks that Rex normally uses for storage space and theme parties. It now serves as living quarters for regular personnel due to the large crew size required for the latest mission to New Detroit. And over here we have another info node. Council Wisdom. When a distinguished but elderly scientist states that something is possible, they're almost certainly right. When they state that something is impossible, they are probably witnessing the power of love. I'm pretty sure that might be a Back to the Future reference. I'm not sure though. I'm pretty bad with my pop culture stuff. Let's throw that switch, but I kind of want those lives, so they're mine. And the bats are here. Yeah, I can't believe I made it through that without getting hit. Not bad. Hello there, Mr. Turret. Careful, those lasers will instantly kill you, I think. Maybe. What are we at, 28 minutes? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do our first boss fight. Let's end it with a bang, shall we? Hello, sir. Captain, the scientists have been cocooned by the Terra-Oozling monstrosity. Hi, but I never saw Paris. Let's see if I can kill this guy first try. I'm not sure. I actually have a pretty hard time with this boss. Either way, this is the slime boss. First boss in the game. There's no secret. Just pop him in the face and don't get popped in the face, which is why I'm really bad. I don't know what it is, man. Angles just wig me out. There's just nothing I can do to stop him. Even like ceasing fire to focus on dodging provides no help to me. Oh yeah, also, as the boss's HP lowers, these guys will turn to skeletons and drop on your face. That's not where I need you to spawn, buddy. Ah, I'm so bad dodging angular projectiles, I don't know why. Realistically, this should be the easiest boss in the game. But for some reason, I just have a really hard time with him. It's the angles, man. I never saw Paris either. I like that one. He's a funny little scientist there. I really hope there aren't too many angular projectiles, though. Because otherwise, I'm going to have a real hard time. Ooh, careful, careful. Oh, hi. You're a skeleton. Skeletons deal a lot of damage. And I'm now in red, which is... The voice in my head hasn't yelled at me for being at low HP yet, so I think I'll be fine. Kill him. Oh, god damn it, he landed on my head. Well, so much for that. Completely missed that. Let's try that again. Captain! Oh god, it's all going wrong! Thankfully, you can skip dialogue relatively quickly in this game. Which is good, since odds are your first playthrough, you might die a lot. That tends to happen. Oh, here we go. Alright, spawning on the left side this time. Ow. I don't know why I'm so bad at this. Keep firing. Oh boy, that dude's turned to a skeleton right above my very eyes. I don't want him in my eyes. Skeletons in the eyes does not sound like a fun thing. I mean, realistically speaking, the skeletons are probably the main damage dealers. As you saw by that hit there, he kind of just mopped the floor with me. He's melting! No, you're not, silly scientist. You're turning into a skeleton. Actually, on second thought, that kind of is melting. So never mind. Your flesh is melting. There you go. Ooh, slip beneath it. You never saw Paris either, you poor sod. That's okay. Now you never will! Finish him! Got him. There we go. Nice and easy. When you don't get landed on by a skeleton. And we get a shotgun. The quadrubolt shotgun. Press Y to shoot the secondary weapon. We start off with 2 charges for it, and a fire. It does exactly what you think. Its ammo also recharges as well, which is always nice. And info node. Quadrubolt shotgun. This weapon compresses several gigajoules of energy into energy bolts and shoots them in different directions. It was initially invented by weapons engineers on Atlantis to carve ice tunnels into frozen planets before the UP-7A decided to weaponize it. Either way, that will be the end of this episode. So be sure to like the video if you liked it, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys next time.